On June 1, 2009, Air France Flight 447 vanished over the dark waters of the Atlantic. It wasn't terrorism, nor was it a catastrophic structural failure. It was the result of a chain reaction, a perfect storm of technical vulnerability and human error. This was an Airbus A330, a state-of-the-art fly-by-wire aircraft. In simple terms, computers usually prevent the pilot from making a fatal mistake. But what happens when the computer goes blind? The flight was routine until it reached the Intertropical Convergence Zone, a massive band of violent equatorial thunderstorms. At 35,000 feet, the aircraft's fate lay in the hands of three tiny instruments, the Pitot Tubes. These small external sensors measure airspeed, providing the critical data the pilots and the flight computers need to stay airborne. At 2:10 a.m., Flight 447 penetrated an area of high-altitude ice crystals, and this is where the system failed. The crystals instantly blocked the three Pitot tubes. The immediate consequence: the flight computers lost reliable speed data. They couldn't determine if the plane was going too fast or too slow. Critically, with this loss of data, the automated systems disengaged. The captain was resting, leaving two less experienced first officers in charge. The situation transitioned instantly from a highly automated flight to pure manual control. The aircraft was now flying at high altitude, manually, in the dark, through a severe storm. This is known as a failure state that Airbus pilots were, at the time, not adequately trained to handle. Confusion was immediate. The CVR, or cockpit voice recorder, reveals the crew struggled to understand the alarms. The first officer sitting on the left, who was now flying, made the single most critical and deadly input. For reasons that remain debated, but likely due to disorientation, he pulled the side stick back continuously for 30 seconds. This commanded the aircraft's nose to pitch up. Pulling the nose up dramatically reduces the aircraft's speed. Despite the cockpit repeatedly screaming, "Stall!" the pilots did not recognize the warning, perhaps believing the system was malfunctioning due to the Pitot tube failure. The A330 entered an aerodynamic stall. For 4.5 minutes, the jet descended almost vertically, dropping at 11,000 feet per minute. When the captain returned, it was too late. He asked, "But what are you doing?" The reply was confused. The crucial simple action, pushing the stick forward to recover from the stall, was never taken by the flying pilot. The crew fought each other's inputs for the final 2 minutes. The search for the wreckage and the black boxes took 2 years. The investigation was complex, but the conclusions were clear. The primary causes were twofold. First, the technical failure of the Pitot probes in ice crystals. Second, the crucial lack of pilot training to deal with the stall warnings and manual flight at high altitude. The loss of AF447 has fundamentally changed modern aviation. Airbus and airlines worldwide completely revamped training procedures, ensuring every pilot now knows how to deal with unreliable airspeed data and, more importantly, how to recognize and recover from an aerodynamic stall. The tragedy of Flight 447 is a reminder that even the most advanced systems rely on the competence of the human operator when automation fails. This has been a report from the Final Minutes Investigator. Thank you for watching.